As you probably saw in my last video, I haven't made a video or haven't sat down to film a video since October. I know it's been a while with holidays, has been crazy. I was actually gonna scrap that other video and I decided against it because my editing skills are kind of still subpar, but I learned a lot from that past video. Today, I think I'm going to show you a very nice pink look to go with my pink jacket. Not really a jacket, it's more of like a workout shirt, but I really enjoy it. I actually got it from JCPenney, which is pretty nice. So first thing is first, I am going to take off the makeup I do have on. I just do this when I go to classes. I never thought I'd be the kind of person to just wear mascara. That's literally the only actual makeup I'm wearing on my face other than just lip balm. It's getting colder out now, like much colder than what it was when I filmed my last video. We are now in December. Holidays are quickly approaching. I plan on pre-filming and editing and all that over the new year. I'm really starting to buckle down on it and starting to get a few things figured out. I have a lot of help now and I am really excited for it. I need help because I just am not an organized person. Mascara is off. This can go back. So we have a clean face. I'm gonna start off with just my moisturizer. You can use any of your favorite moisturizers. And what we're gonna use next is I'm gonna start with my eyes. Like normal, I'm using my ColourPop No Filter Concealer. And look what I got in my Ipsy bag. You see that? It's a tiny Tarte. How cute is that? But I use that for my eyes. Because I'm running out as well. Just put that there. I hope everyone's having a fantastic December so far. We're getting so close. I start my finals next week. I feel as if I might explode, but I hope I pass them. I'm really hoping to progress further into my career at the university as well. I think I might be applying for a higher position, which will help me a lot, just like in my professional development and all that. And I know that's pretty boring for most people. And I'm actually not gonna set my concealers on my eyes just because I had to use a sticky base last time and I don't want to have to do that this time. I know everyone hates these, but I actually really like this palette from them, my Morphe 35B palette. I'm using the 35B palette because it has beautiful, beautiful colors in it, and we're pretty much going to be using every pink shade that you can see right through here in this palette. You're welcome to use any palette you like that has pink in it, but this is just what I like to use. And I'm going to go with this big fluffy brush first for almost like a transition color. It's actually much lighter than what it looks on camera. But it's like a nice mauvey pink color. Once again, I don't do my base first because I like to sharpen up my edges, because I tend to always round out the ends of my eyes, and I don't like to have, I have really rounded eyes to begin with. I don't like to have rounded eyeshadow either, but that's just somehow what my hand always seems to do. I'm still trying to decide if I want to do a cut crease or if I want to do a halo eye. I don't think I've ever attempted a halo eye on camera, but I don't think I've ever attempted a cut crease on camera either, have I? Cut creases are hard, and they require a lot of precision. Doing my makeup on camera is so much different than doing my makeup just day by day, because I break a lot of rules day by day, because I have to be formal-ish on camera. I mean, but like I blend with my fingers, you know, I put things on where they shouldn't go. Okay, to deepen things up, I'm actually going with this hot pink shade right here, and I'm gonna follow that up right with this purpley shade up here. So we're going right here and then up here. I think I might try to do a halo eye. I think that's what I'm deciding. So we're gonna, so look how bright that is. I'm actually gonna try to stamp this on. And then I'm going to blend the edges out. I'm doing this very, very softly. I tend to want to get things done quickly, so I always have a really hard hand. But I'm actually going to bring that color. I'm not sure if you can see, hopefully I'm not too far away. I kind of just get into it. Plus my left side I'm normally on. And I'm going to just put it right here where I put that crease color. And I'm gonna bring it into my inner corner and my upper lid. And once again, this is so softly done. I'm barely touching my eyeball. Now onto the other eye. And by the way, I haven't switched over to that really purpley color yet. I'm still in the bright pink, if you can't tell. But it's just this one color mixed with my transition color right now. Because blending fixes everything. Blending pays your bills. Blending fixes your car. Hopefully blending fixes my grades. Done. This brush now, and this is more of a flat top brush, but it's more square. And I'm going with that darker shade on top now. And I'm gonna barely tap it, and I'm gonna tap off the excess on my. So now we're gonna put that right in our outer. And it's just deepening up that. Going through and I'm connecting these once again in that inner corner. I'm not being too precise with anything because I'm never too precise with anything. And I'm just gonna do the other eye right over here. I like halo eyes too because they never make me feel pressured to put on winged eyeliner. I have not yet graduated to putting on a winged eyeliner one-handed. This is looking crazy right now. Okay, it'll look better in the end. If not, we always have our lashes to fall back on. This other brush that I use first, and it has no color on it. I'm just gonna go back and I'm going to blend everything together. Softly, and I go both in circular motions and windshield wiper motions. Then we are ready for another color. I know, another color. We're just about done actually. I really don't go all that hard in my pink looks. With this really pretty, shiny, metallic pink shade right in the middle of the palette. And with this round brush, it's dyed blue because I was using other colors, but I could just use the other side too. It really doesn't matter. The blue doesn't come off. I've washed it 10 times. It just is gonna stay right there. So I'm just gonna dig into this, tap off, and I'm gonna lay this down. And what I'm gonna actually do, I'm gonna make this almost like a sandwich. I know that sounds really weird, but Morphe's shimmer shades just never really do it for me. But I will show you what's going on and what I'm gonna end up doing. So I laid that down just for a base, kind of just show myself where I'm going. Stila, and this is in the shade Kitten. I don't know if you can see that because the light. This is like the prettiest pink I've ever seen in my life. Look at this. It is so pretty and it's so metallic. And what's great about them is that once they dry down like regular eyeshadow, but they don't budge. And I'm gonna go right over where I put that other shade because I did already need an outline. What I'm actually gonna do I'm going to blend that up. And then, while it's still halfway wet, I'm gonna go back into the other shade and I'm gonna go right over top of it. This is what I meant by the sandwich. Once that is down, I'm going to go back in with that first transition color that I showed you guys. And I'm just going to softly, softly blend into the edges up here. And do you see this dark, dark color down here? I'm actually gonna take that and I'm gonna put that right on my most outer and most inner corner. That's what gives it that halo effect. I know I'm doing it on this side because I'm just, I don't know, I'm jumping all over the place, doing things out of order. And so it really gives it some dimension. And just to go over top of it, that real bright pink shade. Halo eye is just adding in all different colors on top of each other. We're gonna go do the same thing with my other eye right here. Go in with that shade Kin. It's really hard to show you because I'm left-handed. Just taking that and I'm dragging that on there. It's definitely not gonna be as intense once you go over it with regular eyeshadow, but I actually prefer that because I like to have everything blended as opposed to everything separated and at full pigment. You know what I mean? It's kind of a give and take and it's whatever you prefer. Sandwich that color on top to kind of lock that in. And I'm not rubbing it, I'm just patting it and I put it on. Going back in with that darkness, that purpley shade. And then we're finishing off with that touch of hot pink. I lied, we're not finishing off with that touch of hot pink. We're actually gonna go and we're gonna use that transition shade again. Just to blend together on top into our brow bone. The beauty of me having to take off my makeup at the beginning was I now have a makeup wipe, and what I love to do before I even go in with my concealer and clean everything up is I go and I just wipe that away. It's so convenient to do too. I don't understand the type of witchcraft it takes to do your eyeshadow on top of your foundation. That's way advanced. I go in like almost over my eyebrow and kind of just pick up all of the excess pigment that is too close to my eyebrows for my liking. And I just kind of swipe over it. And it helps kind of to blend that stuff in too, together. And then I just add mascara and lashes. Here is what we're working with. And this is what it looks like close. And I took my Jeffree Star Platinum Ice Palette and I took this shade Pink Chill right here in the middle and I stuck it on my inner corner and on my brow bone highlight. It's gorgeous. So now I'm just gonna show you how to do the lash line and we're done. So going in with the lash line, we are just going to be doing the same basic steps. So what I want to do, go back into this transition stage we started out with at first. I'm just going to put it right there on my lash line. Of course, this brush still has a little bit of the neon left on it, but that's just fine. I'm just gonna take this into about 3/4 of the way, just where my lash actually ends. I'm just gonna flip that brush around and now we're going in with this rounded brush. And I'm gonna take that hot pink shade that we put right in the middle and I'm gonna mix it with that darker shade that we put on the outside. And I'm going to focus that on my outer lower lash line. And like we did last video, I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna connect it up. So right there. These lashes, by the way, update. This is the exact same lashes that I had when I did my last video, but the last video was filmed in October. It is now December. I've worn these a million times. They are the best lashes I have ever owned, and I've owned a lot of lashes. I think I've worn these probably 10 to 15 times. I don't wash them because I'm lazy, and I have loved every single thing they've done for me. They're huge, which I'm a big fan of big lashes. They are the Kiss Lash in the style Corset. I'm not quite sure if it's like a special brand. I'm not sure if it's Film Inc or not. My package is gone, but if you go back on my last video, you can see the package. I'll link it up there. That is pretty much it for the lower lash. I'm just gonna put mascara on. We are done with eyeshadow. I am taking my L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara and just gonna go over that bottom lash line and give myself a quick spritz, and we're done. We're finished, great. I'm glad that I made it through another tutorial on my channel. That's so cool. I was really nervous about my first one, but I hope this one went better. I hope you guys enjoyed it and you learned something. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for following me on this journey. I really appreciate the support. If you'd like, feel free to subscribe to my channel. I plan on having a huge overhaul. I plan on really upping up my game. And if you want to leave this video a like if you liked it, I would really enjoy that. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you later.